most human and most sacred ritual. We honor the noble vocation of parenthood. It is hard work and good work. We celebrate the arrival of a perfect and precious new life into our world. We welcome this child into the community of loved ones, and we reflect upon the great mystery of the gift of life. It is a sacred and celebratory occasion indeed. Friends, I invite you as we enter into this service to join me in a moment of prayer and meditation, bringing to it everything that you hold in the silent sanctuary of your heart. Would you pray with me? Creative source of being, from whom the gift of life flows, we are awed by and grateful for the miracle made human in this precious child. Holy One, I ask you to be present in the lives of each of the people here gathered who hold love in their hearts for this baby girl and her parents. Fill each mind with a vision of blessing and hope for this precious babe, for the other children of this family, and those yet to be born into this generation. May each heart be filled to overflowing with compassion and justice, that we may perceive and honor the precious gift of life in people of all ages. God called by many names and known by no one alone, let your mercy be an ever-present God for our thoughts and words and deeds, that our lives may be a testament to the transformative power of love. In the name of all that is holy, amen. Come on in. Have an order of service. You're going to need one. At this time, we prepare to kindle the flame of our chalice. The chalice is the symbol of Unitarian Universalism. Our chalice represents the cup of life from which we all drink, and its flame, the light of the eternal, which burns within each of us. The flaming chalice symbolizes the unity in our diversity and the divinity within each person. Would Nicholas and Christopher please come and join me and help me in lighting this chalice? Come around, whichever side, whichever works for you. What we're going to do when I'm done with the words is we're going to take this candle, take the flame from there, and go to that. Let's be careful and move this over. Who's doing the lighting? Who's doing the camera? As we are gathered here today for this ceremony of naming and dedication, as we contemplate the miracle of birth, may we renew in our hearts a sense of wonder and joy. As we light this chalice, may we be stirred to a fresh awareness of the sacredness of life and of the divine promise of childhood. May we pass on to our children the light of courage and the questing spirit, and may that light burn more brightly in them than it has in us. Would you go for me, please? Perfect. Thank you very much. Our first reading chosen for today's service by Mike and Margaret will be delivered by Elizabeth Kachenda. That mic may not work for you. Be loud.
Welcome, dearest child. Welcome to your family. Rich heritage is converging in you. There has never been and never will be anyone like you. You are unique. Welcome to this world, so finely formed and fragile, yet amazingly tenacious and abundant. Shot through with so much beauty, immerse yourself in the beauty. Live in harmony with your world. Freely and gladly accept the bounty it offers. Welcome to the marvelous era into which you have been born. It promises wondrous possibilities. You have before you unimaginable frontiers, great discoveries, and new meanings. Seize your days. Welcome to your age on this earth. May you know restless yearning to be alive, to know, to reflect, and make meaning. Always be mindful of your place in this awesome universe. It is more than your home. It is in you, and live as you are in it. And welcome to the greatest journey in the universe, your journey lived through the ongoing gift and graces of your being. Be hopeful and joyful throughout your days. In your newness, the world is new too. Your mother and father who brought you into being with love are so glad and grateful for you. We rejoice with them. On this day and forevermore, know that you are loved.
middle name chosen for you by your parents, which means God is gracious. So little Lila Jane, through you, your parents are experiencing life's greatest blessing and the grace of the Most High. Conklin, your father's family name, the name taken by your mother when she married your father, the name which identifies your kinship to your mother and father and serves as a link to the generations before you, not to exclude your mother's family and her maiden name. Lila Jane Conklin, precious one. I confirm to you this name, unique to you in all the world, no matter how many others may have worn some part of it. May you wear your name in pride, and through your living, may God and humanity look upon your name and find it blessed. Stay here, we have to invite your cousins to come forward. Yes, we do. Look at those fabulous shoes. I'll be like you when I grow up. I'd like to invite Lila's cousins to come forward and join us here, please. They have an important role in this service. Yes, you. Come on over here. Steve. Okay. Who are we missing? I'm going to scoot over here. I'm sorry to be in your way. You guys just stay right where you are. Stay right there. You can hold him. Sorry. That's all right. No. Okay, you get him. Very good. Thank you. Today we are celebrating Lila's place in your family. Just as each of you were specially welcomed and celebrated and blessed when you were a baby. This Hibiscus berry is a little tricky here. I'll come in here for you guys. As Lila grows, she will look up to you. She will need your help sometimes. Yes. Will you be a friend to her? Will you mostly be kind and fair to her? Will you not beat her up too often? Will you love her? Will you help her grow into the best person that she can be? If so, please say, I will. I will. Amen. Thank you very much. And she will be good to you too. You may be seated. We'll give her the same advice later. There is an ancient proverb that says, in the time of travail, go to the friend of your father, go to the friend of your mother. And from this age-old wisdom comes our understanding of the role of godparents. Human beings have long recognized that it is not possible for even the most loving and capable parents to raise a child alone. If our children are to become caring, thoughtful, independent people, they need the wisdom, counsel, love, and support of many, many adults. So each of you here will play a meaningful role in Lila's life. Mike and Margaret have asked 4 of you to serve as those special adults to whom Lila can turn in times of joy and times of travail. At this time, I invite Jennifer Gaglio, Robert Caputo, Jennifer Brown, and Christine Russo to come forward. Jennifer, Robert, Jennifer, and Christine. This is Jennifer's service. Lila's been spared that, isn't that great? Grateful for your love, close relationship, and special interest in their growing family. Margaret and Mike have asked you to accept the special honor and responsibility of being godparents to their daughter. Do you accept the duty and privilege of being Lila's godparents? If so, please answer, I do. And will you, to the best of your abilities, supplement Mike and Margaret's care and love? Will you pledge that as Lila's godparents, you shall remain ever partial to and especially concerned for her? Will you listen to her worries when she has them? And we hope that there'll be few. Will you celebrate her triumphs, great and small? And will you help her stay true to her most authentic self as she grows to maturity? If so, please answer, I will. Amen. May this powerful commitment that you have made enrich and ennoble your living. May you be a blessing to Lila, and she to you. Thank you. You may be seated. And now I ask the family members and friends here gathered, who Will you also accept your responsibility to nurture Lila in her growing? Will you support the other children of this family in their relationship with her? And will you encourage Mike and Margaret in their parenting? If so, please answer, we will.
We will.
Traditionally, the element of water has played a symbolic part in religious ceremonies welcoming young children into the community. Water is a symbol of purity and innocence. It is a symbol of spiritual nurture and bodily health. And above all, water is essential for living creatures to flourish and to thrive. My hand is not too cold. I need lots of body parts for this job. Yeah. So whatever way you can hold it, I can get to it. With water from old nature's infinite sky, from which all life arises, which touches every shore and nourishes all people. Lila, I touch your young brow, that you may learn to think clearly. I touch your lips, that you may speak the truth. I touch your heart, that you may learn to love deeply. I touch your hands, that you may always be a help to others. And I touch your adorable feet, that you may travel over difficult paths, with faith and confidence. And I touch your parents, that they may always remind you how very much you are loved. So may it be. And now, Lila, with this rose, chosen for you, I present you with this symbol of life's unfolding beauty and welcome you into the community of all souls. Whether a flower is beautiful or not, whether it comes into full bloom or not, whether it fulfills itself as a flower or not, depends upon the nurture that it receives. No flower grows alone apart from the sunshine and the rain, apart from the soil in which it lives. So too will you grow with the nurture